Hey guys, what's going on today? This is me, Dao Su, back with your daily dose of Banished. As we work towards the Mountain Man achievement, and it seems like it's more and more within our grasp as time goes on. We have got a Forester's Lodge up and running. It's actually producing some wood, I guess, because there's already fully grown trees here. They're going to take some of those, although we're, of course, low on logs. We're going to have to deal with that. We have our new Gatherer's Hut up. I assume it's not super efficient right now because it has a large portion that's not fully forested, but the Forester's going to help with that. So yeah, this area up here is pretty much done. I would like to upgrade these houses, but I think we really should do a boarding house because I'm scared about people being homeless during the wintertime. Anyway, we'll deal with that when we come to it. Firewood is looking okay. We're probably going to need to chop a few more trees, though. Let's get these builders back into the labor pool. Good. Yeah, we'll start off by just gathering a few trees. I guess these are pretty much mature, huh? Are they the same size as the fully grown ones? They appear to be. I tell you what, instead of doing that... Well, can we survive through the winter with this much firewood? I think we can. But we can't really build anything, can we? Tough choice. Let's go ahead and just grab these. That'll give our labor something to do. It'll give us a little more wood to work with, because I am thinking this episode sort of start branching down here. The first thing I would like is 2 houses and a little mini farm. I'm thinking a 7x7 farm. A little barn to go with it, and then from there stretching out to over here with the trading post. That's what I'm thinking. Eventually we'll also add a bridge that goes over here and we'll utilize all this space, but our population is already enough, as many commenters have said, to actually win the challenge, as long as we keep it above 50. So right now it's at 58, so we'll probably want to add a few more houses here and there just to make sure the population stays good. Otherwise, though, we almost could just fast forward it from this point and probably win. Since there's no disasters, since we seem to have enough food to take care of ourselves, since we have enough firewood. Although, once people start to die, won't our happiness drop? Because there's no graveyard, there's no church. I think we'll need those things too. And perhaps we should sort of prioritize those over the trading post. Nah. The trading post is going to lead to more building supplies, which we can then use to build the church. I tell you what, we have a lot of stone right now, don't we? We have a good bit. So what we could do is just extend this road. I don't know how efficient this is going to be, but I would like to start off with a road that goes down here to this area. So we'll shift 2 builders in to do that, while the laborers grab these trees. And I've closed it again. Okay, cool. So that brings us to a whopping total of 33 wood. This guy's going to start giving us some logs here and there. Already given us 33. How much this season? Did it actually say 33? No, 34. Okay. So yeah, that's not nothing, you know. And it looks like the crops are getting taken in. We've got 3 people on this one crop now. I didn't realize that. He's a farmer. He's a farmer. Do we have 3 farmers working this crop? Apparently so. Even the herbalist is... Okay, so the laborers are getting in on this. Huh. No, she's not. She's just standing there. Okay. Never mind. He's a laborer. He's going to pick stuff up, right? No, he's idling too. Okay, so the laborers don't seem to be able to pick up the food. There's definitely a button on the mod that allows you to let laborers do that, but whatever. We're fine for now. School, we got a few more students in the school. That's good. We have 8 total labor now, which is pretty healthy, I'd say. We got these trees taken away pretty quickly. And where are our builders? She's going down to work. He's going down to work too. So that stone path will get done before too long. And then I'm thinking barn, house, and farm. At least one house, possibly 2 houses. Anyway, I want a little... I want some people down here so that they can deal with the market and stuff without having to come all the way from up here. That's just sort of what I'm thinking at the moment. Are these my 2 builders? Nope. He's a laborer. Laborer. I wonder what they're going to do down there. They've got pickaxes. That's a builder. Okay. I hope you have some stone with you. Yeah. 6 stone. Wow, the laborers are actually helping too. I didn't know that they did that. Well, that's good. I guess it's such an easy job. You don't need to be a master builder just to throw some stones on the ground. Although, to make a proper road, I guess you do need a little knowledge. Slow days here in Jeremiah. I guess we can give him a few more builders. I assume we probably have some laborers kind of idling around right now. So we'll go ahead and up that number a little bit. There's a tree growing right in the middle of the tunnel. I know it doesn't have any effect on the game, right? But just for my own peace of mind, let's get rid of that tree. I hate how they build it from this way. Wouldn't it make more sense to build it this way? So then when they walk to the job site, they already have a road there. Also, they skip patches for some reason. What do I know? Not a programmer. A lot of people just standing around. I guess the farmers don't have anything to do. This should be enough firewood, although we may want another woodcutter here at some point. Just to make sure. Because there is a rush every winter time that gets us down to kind of a scary spot. And we don't want that. So we could put one up here. There's a lot of logs up here for him to work. And there will be more coming in because, of course, we have the Forester's Lodge just right there. So we will think about doing that. We could put it... It'd be hard to... Yeah, we would have to put it in somebody's radius, which is not ideal. Could put it up here. Kind of far away from things, but that's almost outside of the radius. Anyway, we can probably get by with just one. He's doing a pretty good job. He's kept us close to... I mean, he does like 500 a season. As long as we stay in the hundreds, I guess. Right now is when everyone goes for it, so we'll see how low it gets. Did we finish our path? There's some holes here we haven't quite plugged yet. We are going to need a quarry at some point in the future. And we're going to have the labor to work it finally, which will be nice. Probably tell one of these houses to upgrade as soon as the weather turns warm. I could do a boarding house. I'm just... It's so big. Takes up like half my space. Chapel's going to be huge too. Town hall would be nice, although not strictly necessary. There's still a lot of things we can get. A boarding house is one of them. Just look at how much space it's going to take up, man. And space is important, you know. But that would allow us to upgrade all the houses. And there's only one upgrade, right? Which is, yeah, this is the one we upgraded. There are no more upgrades. It's just the stone house. It's all you need. So the boarding house would allow us to do that pretty much all at once if we really wanted to. But we obviously wouldn't kick everyone out of their houses all at once. But you know what I mean. So that's something to think about. I probably prefer to have a church first, though. So it's wintertime, and we're trying to finish this project of building this road. It's taking forever, though, even with 4 builders. I don't know why. I guess they're all cold, yeah. But I think there are 4 of them are headed to do it now. So it should be okay. He just hit it once, and then he ran away. Okay. Good job, dude. That was a nice hard day's work you put in there. Luckily, they are all walking on that path, so it seems to be efficient for getting down to this area of the map. Then she cuts the corner there. That's what I worried about. Almost, guys. Almost. Don't tire yourselves out here. I think a barn first, maybe, before the houses, so that the barn can have some food in it. Do we want to do a fishery? Do we have enough labor for a fishery? Do we need a fishery? I don't know. I think it would be cool just to have one. We don't necessarily have to work it at all times. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can... Why? There we go. Okay, so I'm going to put one there, and then I'm going to go ahead and also tell them that I want the trader, and I always forget where the trader is. Yeah, there he is. The trading post, because the trading post is huge, right? So we need to kind of make sure... It looks like it should work. No? Don't tell me we don't have enough space. Huh. We might not have a large enough flat area for a trader. We might have to... Almost. Almost. I see one... one block of red. Really? This is going to be tough if we can't actually... We might have to cross the river. Which wouldn't be that bad of an idea, really. Of course, now you're interfering with the fisheries. Well, okay. I could do the fishery more down here. Let's see. It's not as a good a spot for fishing. But it's not bad either. Let's do that, okay? And then we'll make the bridge. I'm doing a lot at once here, but... Wooden bridge is our only option, right? This is not the mod. Okay, there's the wooden bridge. Alright, so that's a lot of stuff. That's going to take a long time. But, thankfully we have a lot of labor. We don't have a lot of wood. So, I don't know how this is going to work out exactly, but once we've crossed that river, you know, there's plenty of wood for us to get. It's just going to be hard being so far away, you know. I haven't even finished the path yet, so most of this is premature. But here we go. It's winter time, so I'd be highly surprised to see them actually go and work on this. But look, 82 logs, 80 stone. We're good on the stone and the iron. We're just going to need more logs. This doesn't require much of anything. So it's a pretty good deal. We're going to want some houses too. So we'll need wood for that. Got 100 last season. That's not bad. We could go ahead and just tell this guy to work too, you know. We're starting to have some mature trees, so we could put 2 people into there and then just pray. Let's try it. Put 2 more people in there. We'll turn on cutting. Come on, fill her up. There we go. Alright, so we're going to turn on cutting on this guy. Some of the trees are starting to mature now, so hopefully we'll see some logs from that. Probably not going to be enough to really help us out too much. But we'll do what we can. Once we've got this market up, things will change. We'll be able to trade for it. Also, once this bridge is crossed, we can grab all that to finish the market. So that's a good plan. The bridge itself is going to cost 84 wood. So yeah, we're gonna be low on wood no matter how you shake it. Unfortunate, but unavoidable. And I don't know if I like this plan, but it doesn't make sense sending the laborers there every time If they will do their job and cut themselves, then that'll be fine. And it looks like we survived the winter. Good job. High fives all around. We have pretty good, healthy amount of food here, so we can grow a little bit if we so choose. I would upgrade a house right now, but I have so much shit going on down here that it's pretty much going to take up all my time. And it's hard to see the bridge's imprint, but yeah, there's still plenty of logs to be brought. We've pretty much got our fishing dock ready to go. Ready for our 4 builders. We should see some students graduating this year or this season. Yeah, there we go. As soon as I said it. Boom. Things are going surprisingly well. I haven't crashed and burned yet, knock on wood. In fact, wood seems to be the biggest single issue here. I'm starting to see people become unhealthy again, judging by this lack of a whole heart. I don't know why. Most people seem to be fairly healthy. Time for planting, so that's going to take away a lot of our laborers. Yes, I know the reserve of logs is low. The builders will work on this very slowly. It's so far away from everything, it's going to be hard. Everyone's going to rush back. Maybe it makes sense to put this on hold. I can do that, right? Yeah, pause. And also pause the bridge. And let's start with a house down here. I think there needs to be a house. Actually, let's do 2 houses down here. These guys have already started moving down there, so I don't know what they're going to do now that it's paused. Hopefully, well, they haven't even brought anything. So what are they going to do? They're going to go to it. They're going to see it's paused. No, they're still going to work on it. No, okay. Just one time. All right. Whatever you say. Even if it's paused, they should bring the materials. Anyway, this is what I want to prioritize, is these 2 houses. So let's do that. Let's prioritize them. I hate how it doesn't tell you that they're prioritized, but whatever. Now, we will be in a little bit of danger here if our foresters don't start doing, taking care of what they're supposed to be taking care of, which looks like they kind of are, because we're down to a lower amount of firewood, and we have no wood, and we're building a bunch of shit. I really don't want to see people start freezing to death, so another option is a 3rd forester over here. But Jesus, man, you think 2 fully stocked foresters would be able to get me some goddamn wood. Sorry for cursing, but all the wood's going to this bridge, even though I paused it. All that wood's going over there. Bring it to the houses, ladies. No? Alright, I'm going to shift everyone into labor, because we're actually not building anything right now. We're just delivering goods. But yeah, firewood could present a real problem. And we reserve the right to just cut these down in an emergency. Right? In an emergency, I'm just going to chop all this shit with laborers. And we'll get our firewood that way. I want to have at least 200 going into wintertime just to be on the safe side. So, whatever it takes. I know the reserve of logs is low. And I think what's even worse is this stockpile. Yeah, this stockpile has no wood. So anyone who's bringing wood down there to the south has to go all the way up to this small little bit of wood. And that's really no good. What we need is some wood down here. So maybe we pinch these trees. No. This is not much. I don't think it even really will make a huge difference getting these few trees. That is a small stream. It almost seems like they could just walk across that stream, but I guess not. There's all these trees here. Maybe build the bridge here first. And then grab all these trees. That's a good idea, because they'll all go to this stockpile. We'll have nearby houses. Just to make sure, let's pause that. I don't want anybody taking the long way around or something. It's a good idea to just sort of lay stuff down and then pause it. I don't see what the downside to that could be. Alright, my houses should be getting some deliveries here. Good, good. It doesn't take much to build a house. Although we are now at zero on logs, so... I think the plan of crossing this river for some trees might be the thing that fixes it, because we need trees or logs in this stockpile to get this stuff, all this stuff done. Yeah, we just need some wood, especially when we come to wintertime. We're going to need it. I'm not going to let my citizens freeze to death. Hopefully. She's taking the long way around, isn't she? But we got 9 laborers, so... They only give you like 6 per. Is it that they can only carry 6, or what is it? I don't know. She's not even carrying it. She just chopped it down, let it sit there. Wow, she's got 9, okay. This house is ready to go. Anyway, I think we're about done on this video. So thank you guys for watching. Tune in for the next one, and I'll see you then. Bye.